Testing, testing. Is this thing on? Hello, Violent. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to another day of suffering with my mismanagement. All jokes aside, though, I think we're doing pretty good with this city. We are not making a profit, but we're surviving. We're surviving. We're doing things. And I think we'll be profitable soon, right? I think we will. Let me know if the audio is still a little bit low. Maybe I gotta make the mic. Maybe I gotta make the mic a little bit louder. But I seem to always have this issue. I don't know what it is though. I don't want to increase my gain too much, then it'll pop too much. But let me know if this helps a little bit. Let me know if this helps a little bit. I do have a negative 1 dB here. Okay. All right. If it sounds good, I'll leave it. I'll leave it. I just don't like, I don't know. I feel a little bit uncomfortable having a mic up to my face all the time. But if we have to do it, we'll do it. Okay, all right. So what are we up to here? We're looking at traffic jams. Look at this, insane. I need faster steam shovels, and we don't have open hauls that can carry these guys yet. So that's a little bit annoying. I think a next build would be building an actual construction. Yeah, probably we should get an actual construction. What's it called? Construction office. A real one. Big old 24 vehicle construction office. What's the cost of this here? 37 tons of steel, 189 tons of bricks. Everything's cost so much bricks. Oh, wait a second. This is rail construction office. I'm looking at this one here. Construction office, right? The cost of this is 7 tons of steel, 994. Oh, this isn't that expensive. I should have gotten one of these, maybe 2 of these, a long time ago, right? I think this is certainly worth the investment. Good evening, Mirror. How you doing, man? Am I saying that right? Is it Mirror or MLRRO? Sorry if I'm butchering that. Yeah. Well, that's number one goal, right? We are in the process currently of filling these up if possible. But in order to fill this up, we need we still have 44 low education workers that we imported. I want to take a look at my population statistics. What did we leave at last month here? We had 47 births, 22 deaths. So that's good, right? We're at an uptrend here as far as population goes. And we also have an uptrend of educated workers. We have the most we've ever had. That's also really good. And then the more educated workers we have, the more citizens we can get trained into educated workers. I'd like to keep an eye on where my educated workers go. Yeah, let's take a look at that. Let's keep an eye on that. I also want to know. 44 uneducated workers. I think we can get some more here. We also have a decent amount of bus traffic. We're not doing so bad in terms of bus traffic. Got it. Okay, so it's Miro, not mirror. I keep saying mirror, but it's Miro. Okay. All right. All right. All right. We have plenty of doctors. That means we've been treating a decent amount of patients. I do want to get this. I do want to get this thing sorted, though. We want to get a couple of construction offices, the big ones. So if we could do that, I would be happy. I don't know if I could place one over here and then move all of my trucks to that single one. I don't know how many to do, actually. Let's see. Let's work on this. Yeah, let's work on this. Let's get a couple of these over here. Where would I want to put these? Yeah, we could do one right here, right? Let's do one there, and let's do one over here. Oh, this seems like a good spot too. This is pass-through. Okay. I'm good with that. Let's go with that. Confirm. And then what we'll do is we'll move all of these guys to here. They'll have access to this stuff. And yeah. Okay. Can you build a vehicle repair, then build 2 or 3 construction offices around it? Well, my vehicle repair is over here. So my construction office maybe could have lived right here. We can fit that right here, actually. That's not that bad. Or I could just move this vehicle repair to over here. Build a CO right next to the repair shop. Okay, maybe I could get rid of this. Maybe I could just get another one here. Right? It has AOE. You mean the green stuff? The green, sorry, the brown arrow? The brown dots that I'm seeing here? Oh, you know what? This would be an actual really good spot here to put this, because we would get some material from here. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. And we can get rid of this vehicle depot as well here. So let's get that. Let's get that going. I'm looking for repair shop, right? So I'm looking here. Maintenance. Technical services. Veterinary. Vehicle repairs. Where are you? Road vehicle depot. No, that's not it. Where's the repair? Vehicle repair station right here. So that's the small one. This is the medium one. Okay. So this is what you guys suggest, right? I could do this. In reality, I would want to go with something like this, though. It needs water and sewage. All right, so maybe over here people can reach here. This should be an okay location. It's within walking distance. I wonder what's causing this to not want to connect. We got to get a little bit closer here. Below the forest. Well, we have this one here, right? Let's get this out of here. Below the forest. So if we were to build a construction office here, we would have almost all of the stuff here. So we got water and sewage. But the repair station is here. We would get rid of this one. Oh, this is full. This should not be full. I do have infrastructure being built here, though. Can we pause? Can we pause this for a second? I have the ability to get sewage to here, right? Okay. Let's build that really quickly. And in water, we should be fine on water. Yeah, we're getting deliveries there. Okay, so that should help. All right. Back to what we were doing. Construction offices. And repair centers. You might have enough space if you move the technical office next to the main road on the other side repair shop. I mean, we could move this office to here and put 2 construction offices there. But then what I want to do is I want to tap into the storage to get some items that we need for this, right? Actually, it's just steel. It's not really that important to be connected to storage, right? Okay, let's just do it over here. So, we'll get our maintenance office. And then a couple construction offices over here. Well, 2 would be the goal. Okay. I think that's touching. Is it not touching? I'd be really pissed if it's not. I'm just gonna make sure that it is. All right, we'll try again. All right. I'm okay with this. And that should be there. And that should be there. And we can confirm that. And then this is gonna need garbage and sewage, right? So we can just get some waste here. Oh, I hate that you can't build anything under these cables, man. It shouldn't be that. It shouldn't be that way. What sort of waste does this produce? Oops. What sort of waste does this produce again? Maintenance. Garbage production per workers, 20 kgs. It doesn't say what type of waste. Unless I'm missing something. So I could just get the small one, right? It's 20 per worker, so this might be a little bit small. Let's go with this. And we'll just put this over here. And we're gonna need water. And sewage. Okay. Let's do that. Oh God, we're still not getting enough gravel here. Really need to get the distribution office research. What are you carrying? 4 tons of gravel. Do we have any big vehicles here that we could buy? No. What about here? Jumpers. They're all pretty tiny. Okay. All right. Eventually, we'll get that sorted. Let's go ahead and build this stuff here, as well as the roads. And this little guy right here also needs to be built. It's just not getting emptied, man. Unable to get meat, unable to visit church, unable to visit a pub. All right, we added this little grocery kiosk here, but it's not keeping up. And also the alcohol is a problem. It looks like population is high. Where are the refrigerated trucks? Do you not have this assigned? You do. So why aren't you getting the meat? Fall River meat storage. What's going on here? Force people to the big one. But they can't. I don't think they can get here though. Not without getting to the bus. And these guys can't reach the bus. So I got to get this built as well. Let's start construction on this. If they get to the small one while it's out of stock, you lose happiness. But why isn't this distribution office doing its thing? Fall River Grocery Store. This is Windsor Grocery Kiosk. Windsor Clothing Factory, Fabric Factory, Grocery Kiosk. Is there already? Oh, there's already a truck on its way. And so that's why it's not getting the stuff. Load 6%. The water tank near the flats. Yes, this one we need to connect. I didn't set a connection. I thought our trucks would be able to handle that, but they're not doing a very good job at that. So let's also route some pipes. So we got this situation going on right here. Alright, smart thing would be to just get a switch right here. So let's get that built. Alright. We would do... Oh, hold on. Can we even pull this out? I don't think we can. Oh, right here. Come on, I saw green. I saw green here. There it is. Alright, and then we would just go from here to there, and there to there. That seems like an easy build. Alright, I'll wait for this to get built here. let's add a build here, please. I didn't set a footpath. There you go. All right, so we'll break up this pipe here in a bit and then reconstruct it. That should work. Okay. Progress? How are we doing? Not too bad, not too crazy. Yeah, we still have no meat here. Yeah, I'll break only a very small segment. All right. So how are we doing here? Why is this on? This should be off. There should be no workers here. Okay. There's no workers. How are we doing over here? Production is 0. Zeep. Nada. Right? Because we haven't built this here. Oh, man. Yeah, we broke that. Okay, this needs to be very high priority. We've not been producing anything. Okay. So at this location, we're going to want the following things, right? Let's clear this out. We're going to want, at some point, we're going to want some corn. We're going to want some chemicals. We're going to want some fabric. We're going to want some clothes. And that's about it, right? So confirm. We want less chemicals, more crops, fabric, and clothes. And then that should be fine here, right? In terms of our needs. Close this one? Yeah, yeah, let's do that until we get that road built. Hopefully I don't forget to turn it back on though. Let's finish building some roads here. Okay. This construction is already complete. Good. This one needs to be assigned. I keep forgetting to assign things. All right. Good. Let's close this guy out as well. All right, pretty sweet. Now, what is our next order of business? We have educated our immigrants, which is nice. Only have 12 left. Happiness score. What's our happiness score right now? All right, these guys are very unhappy. But they'll be happy once we get stuff over here. And then what's wrong with these guys? Unable to participate in sports. Alright, that's kind of silly. Wait, their sports enjoyment is 100%, so why are they getting that issue there? Alright, super weird. Set 5 crops, 1 chem, 2 fabric, 2 clothes. What are you talking about, Violent? Connect the water tank from the repair yard to this water switch. Yeah, we just built that switch, right? We should. Although that's a big pipe. How much water is going to be consumed here? Okay. So nothing too crazy going on here. Let's make sure that we're building whatever we need to build. All right, I think we could start building some of these guys, right? Because we have a lot of inactive trucks and vehicles here. Now that the new sewage pipe is not done, put a switch in there for a repair sewage pipe. You're talking about this one? Or this one? Will I break? Will I break that current construction though? That would be a big break. Oh, actually it doesn't lose progress. Okay, nice. Okay. It does kind of have to be deconstructed there, but that's okay, right? Oh, wait a second. Why are we building big pipes here? Cancel that. I want a small one, please. Requires proper slope. All right, we're going to need to get a pump then. Or we could just follow this. That should be okay, right? Do I not have active demolition on? The long stretch needs to be built before deconstruction takes place. Oh, no. No, it's in progress. 48%. I have a... What? Where is it? Where are you? Okay, they're getting work done. Okay, is this done? Yes, it is. All right. Unpause this. Let's turn on our factories again. We should now start getting material here from here. This should work at 50%, right? So max 100. Let's do 50 here since we're only doing one factory. We have the materials, the crops, okay? It needs crop and chemicals. We can deliver chemicals here, so we can remove the distribution office from here. And just have these guys. What are you, covered? Yeah, I'll have you assigned to here. And... I guess we could do the same thing for this guy. Let's remove you from here. Okay, no distribution here. No distribution here. Okay, so you are set to that. You are also set to that. And then this is open, right? We don't need to assign that to anything. Okay. Guys, start moving. Start filling up. Start filling up the stuff. The warehouse, I want you to unload there. There we go. Unload. I guess I do want you to load clothing. And I want you to unload crops, chemicals, and fabric. Yeah, same thing over here. Warehouse, load clothing, unload crops, chemicals, fabric. And that should be good. Okay. Cannot export wastewater. Why? You're complete here. Oh, well, no, this needs a direct connection, right? So this needs to be high priority right now. Yeah, oh, okay, and they are getting this stuff demolished. I think I should get here another bus. Well, let's get another bus here. Merge the deconstruction task. Oh, is that doable through here? How do I merge this task? Deconstruction office. How do I merge this? I think it's too late to do that, right? Let's get this on high priority right now. Okay. All right, are we producing stuff now? We are. Nice. Okay, are we getting the crops here? Yes, we are. Fabric, chemicals. Nice. Okay, so now we just need to start importing or exporting. All right, how's the progress here? Are they done? Demolition has been stopped. Demolition has not been assigned to a demolition office. Assign demolition offices. What do you mean it's not been assigned to a demolition office? What about this guy right here? Assign a new demolition. Road connection with construction office does not exist. So is this going to stay there forever? All right, this might be an issue, right? Oh man. Okay. What's the last thing that we need here? All right, give me this connection. Oh, it's not gonna let me do this. What is this? Is this a medium? Is this a medium pipe all the way? Do I need to finish this construction then before I can merge it? It might stay there forever. Okay, I might need to push this back a little bit further though, if I want to get it connected to here. Maybe if I reconnect it, I might have access. Well, it'll need to go. It'll need to connect to something like another switch, right? Before I can try to reconnect it. So I would need to do like a switch, for example, here. And then try to connect it somehow. But I'm not too worried about that right now. What I am worried about is getting this stuff constructed. Sorry, give me 1 second, guys. Let me answer a few text messages. I've got a baby that's misbehaving, so I'm just getting complaints from my babysitter. But all is well. All is well. Okay. All right. Let's see if we can continue doing this. What are we up to? Construction has stopped because no workers or mechanism, even though it's high priority. They should be able to reach from here. And this is almost done. This might be a problem, right? I might need to move this switch over to this side. Just because of the way that this is set up. Let me see if I could do that instead. And I hate that I built that with the big pipes. I should not have done that. Okay, so this is a better setup, and it would be a matter of getting this removed. And then getting this connected to here. I should be able to make that, right? If that wasn't in the way. It's a small pipe. Deconstruction in the way, yeah. All right, let me pause the game for a second here because things are happening that I don't have too much control over. Okay. I have a better plan. Let's get this out of here. All right, we're going to deconstruct here. We'll get this part out first. And then what we'll do is we'll get this switch over here. And then we could get this guy to here. This guy, which is a big pipe, unfortunately. Okay, this thing is really eating me up right now. Well, no. Hold on, I'm not doing it again. This is not being disconstructed. We're deconstructing this here first. This one has priority. Always leave one connection somewhere. Yeah, I mean, I always say I do that when I do that, and then I just fill it up, right? Instead of connecting another switch. I dig myself into these holes. It's now 2 deconstruction jobs. Okay, so hold on. How do I merge this? I can go back to the last normal save without this problem. I could. What progress have we made here? We've set this up, which we could do it again. That's not an issue. We finished construction up here. And we're almost done with stuff over here. The only issue is this fabric factory isn't working yet because we have too much sewage. Okay. Undo the deconstruct and redo it. Drag it 1 pipe. Alright. This hasn't started yet, right? Cancel. They haven't. I can't cancel it, huh? Undo the deconstruction and redo it. Alright. It has started. Okay. Let me reload. Hold on. I don't want to go as far back as as the stream start, but let's go back a little bit here. The deconstruction cannot be reverted. All right, where are we here? All right, still need to go further back. Okay, all right, here we go. So you're saying deconstruct like this? Oh, that works. Okay, so now it's 1. Now it's 1. All right. Okay, lesson learned. Lesson learned. All right, let's see if we could get this connection. All right. Also, if you connect that broken pipe to something but don't deconstruct it, see if it gives you access. We could connect it to the switch. All right, let's try that. Let's see if that works. Is that still there? There's no pipe there anymore, right? Okay. Let's see if we could get this sorted. All right, and then I'll just bring this one in when we sorted this issue right here. Does that work for you guys? Else helicopters to delete it. You know, maybe you're right. Maybe let's just reconnect it. Let's do it a little bit easier then. Your way seems a little bit easier, so we'll do that. And I would guess we need to say yes, continue, right? Can we merge this? We can't merge it, right? All right, that's fine. We'll get rid of it eventually. All right. What were we doing here? We're still loading stuff over here. This is working. This is off. This guy should also be off because we can't get sewage out yet. %65 pollution is terrible here. Let's go back to 50 here. Just because I want the material to transfer out. Clothing wise, we don't have any here. Okay. Yeah, but I have to construct what? Don't I have to set this to construct in order to delete this? Okay. Have you been assigned a deconstructant? Oh, look, they have been assigned now. Okay, so it's working. Your plan worked. So I'll leave that connected while they work here. It's working. It's working. Yeah, there are 2 pipes, but they are almost done here. Just needs a little bit of trash removed. All right, now it's broken again because it was 2 pieces, right? So let's just reconnect. Now it's not letting me do that. The demolition office has been reassigned. And it's just a truck that's gonna come and pick up garbage. This is off, so we're not building it. All right, it's gone. Demolish. Okay. Let's get our pipe again to there. And then we need the small one to here. And now we're good to go. Oh, no, this is now being deconstructed. I can't cancel this now, right? Ooh, yikes. Oh man. This is going to be a problem. I can't cancel the demolition, right? I just have to continue it. All right. There's no option here. What an expensive little project here. That ate up all of our money, and we have not been producing any type of clothing, which is horrible. You cannot revert deconstruction if it was not fully constructed. Okay. All right. Lots of lessons learned there. All right, get this stuff out of here, guys. Come on. You can stop importing fabric since I'm making it. Yes. Actually, good call. Where is this? Load fabric. Load fabric. Unload. Windsor warehouse. Okay. Oh, man. All right, notify me when this is finished, please. Where are the garbage trucks? Not here. Load fabric at the warehouse. Why would I load fabric at the warehouse? To sell it? If all we need to import here is corn and chemicals, that will go into here, which would then produce fabric to be delivered here, then we should be cutting off fabric from any distribution. Okay, this is finally done. Oh no, it's not. We have waste that needs to be picked up. For repairs, that fabric is your own production. Oh, true. True. So at the warehouse, I will be loading fabric then. Okay. Where are the garbage trucks? We're almost at 1930s. While we get garbage trucks to do that, I need to set up a road access to there. And what else do we need? That's it, right? My God, this takes so long. Demolitions have stopped, waiting for garbage disposal. Come on, man. Where's that garbage truck? We have a garbage truck here. No. Okay, no, these are for workers. Traffic jam. We're getting repairs done, right? Yeah, okay. No big deal there. Where are we in terms of this again? Still not being picked up. Personally, I'd set the distribution office like one border, load warehouse, unload shop, 1, 2, 3, 4, unload meat. So it's nice and clean. Well, yeah, I mean, I'd like to clean this up, right? I'd like to combine these two, or maybe even move them to another location, because these guys are serving all of my stores. So if I were to remove this from here, or remove all stops, and then redo it, maybe I should do that. But there's just so many things here that I would have to reset. The order of the distribution office. Okay, let's try that, and we can just copy and paste it over. Maybe I could get... Maybe I want to move one of these trucks here. I'm going to move one of these refrigerated trucks to here. And then I could get you in here. And then these two are the same. Yeah, okay, let's do that. Okay. Remove all. Let's start with at the customs. I want you to load. And I want you to sell. Okay, if I want to sell clothes, I can sell them here. If I want to buy this fabric, we're not buying, right? We're not buying any fabric. We are buying alcohol. We're buying food, electronics, mechanical components, plastics, electronics, explosives. meat. Okay. I'm going to put everything here just in case, except for fabric and clothing. Okay. Next, let's do the warehouse. So at the warehouse, I want to load clothing. I want to load fabric. And that's it. Right? I also now want to unload crops, chemicals. And that's it at this warehouse. I don't think I need anything else, right? Good. Load clothes. And fabric. Okay. Next, we have here. This warehouse. At this warehouse, I want to unload clothing, electronics, alcohol, food, and not meat. Because we would be unloading meat here. And let's keep this pretty full. Okay. Next, we need to do the same thing over here. No alcohol in the shops, only pubs. Oh, that's right. Yeah, yep. Okay, so pub. Should I just set 50% to all of these? I think I should. Just 50% all the way around. All right, so we got a pub here. We have this store right here as well, which is just clothing and electronics. And then we also have... Oh, these guys are done. Nice. Let's do this thing over here too. So here, we want to have food, clothing, and electronics. And then this is going to be the meat shop. Let me just set this for build right now. Okay. So that's set. Back to the distribution office. Oh, this is not loading. This is unloading. Food, clothing. 50%. Okay. Next. We have chemicals at this station here. Unload chemicals. We have... Who else needs stuff? This one is all set. I think that's it, right? Why would I be able to set deliveries here? What can I deliver here? Nothing, right? Okay. What is this? Repair station. Okay, yeah, we'll deliver that to that. We'll deliver stuff over here too. What else we got? I think that's it, right? Yeah, I think that's it. All right, now let's copy this setting to the other distribution office, which is right here. Let's look at this. Also set to 50. Nice. All right. I'm happy with this. Now, are we producing anything here? No, because we're not getting enough workers up here. Even though we should, now that we have this shopping center here, I'd like to demolish this one. Right? Do you have food here yet? Let's change our settings here. Yeah, let's go with 3, 2, 1. We also need meat here, but that's coming soon once we have this guy. All right. So, back to our underground endeavor here. Are we finally done here? Yes, we are. Let's go ahead and grab our connections to there. Confirm. And, all right, this is done. Let's make sure that these are high. 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 This one doesn't need to be high. All right. I'm happy. Things are looking better. Also, we have a 0% unemployment, which means that we need to move in some third world citizens. Invite third world citizens. Let's fill up this house here with third world citizens. And hopefully we don't have any issues. So, done. No connection to sewage switch. I did. What are we looking at? Have I connected the switch? I did connect the switch. Which switch? You mean this one here? Or do you mean road connection? Oh, no. Yeah, I did. There's one right here. There's one here. Got it. All right. Are we selling anything yet? Looks like we're not. Also, we have this guy here. I'd like to copy your settings to here. And then I'd also like to add you to my 1, right? Okay. Now, I'd like to also set my fuel distribution to here. Okay. And now I'd like to start moving some trucks out of here. So we could start from here. Okay, that's maximum capacity there, right? So we should be good here, right? You have to start the new construction of the new pipe. Did I not do that? Did I not do that? Where are you? Come on. Why is this two separate pieces here? What happened? Okay. Weird. I thought that was one piece there. Okay. We're good, right? We're happy? Should I start building these guys? I think I probably should. It's about time. Our loan situation isn't looking so good. But I think we're at a better place, though. That is water. What is water? There are no goods to sell. Why are we not getting stuff here yet? Oh, because this thing. Oh, man. Why is this not a higher priority right now? Okay, I need to get our distribution offices to bring stuff here immediately. Let's do that, please. Because otherwise it's causing issues, right? That pipe is for water for the houses. This one here, right? Did I not start it? Oh. Good catch. Okay, anything else in this area here? We're good, right? Okay. Alright, I guess this is going to get built here pretty soon, so I'm not going to worry too much about it. Our unemployment is at 10%. How are you guys doing over here? Pretty fine. Okay. This looks good as well. All right, I got room for one more vehicle here. Also, I should be doing this, right? Like that. So that I don't get copy assigned constructions to another office. So that I don't get these guys automatically doing things. All right, let's start with this guy here. All right. For some reason, we're doing much less efficiency here than we were before, even though we have so much population now. Also, look at that. 110 workers with higher education. That is great, right? That is really good. So how's our research going? We're not doing any research. What about over here? We should increase research here for these higher distribution offices, right? We got enough officials. Oh, wait a second. These guys don't have anywhere to live now because we're at max 110. All right, where are they going to work right now then? I need another house for my highly educated. Set the universities at 15 or 20 people, not 40, so it's actually not that much. Are you talking about the officials here? If we're at 32, I need another house that is for my officials, my higher education workers. So where could I move these guys? Maybe I can just add another house down here. And they'll have access to almost everything. Except for heating, maybe? Or, you know what? If this house is full, now I could start allowing higher educated workers to live at other houses, right? Okay. Yeah, all right. Nice. We're getting some more. We're getting some extra ones here. So that did help a lot. Oh, look at that, 126 now. Very nice. Okay, so I think my next thing should be getting a court and a prison, right? That's why I built this road here for that. So let's get that started. Nice. 131. All right, let's get a court over here. And also we could probably do some housing over here as well. So let's get that set up. We're looking for state infrastructure, crime and justice, police station, courthouse. All right, you should have everything you need here. We'll need a prison. Oh my God, this thing is massive. All right, what would be the best location? Maybe back here. It kind of has everything here. Right? Electricity, sewage, water. What's it missing there? I think that's it, right? Let's go with that. We just won't have workers. Prison needs heat. Okay. All right. So then I guess it has to stay over here. All right. Let's go with this here. It's going to get heat from this guy, but this guy might not be enough. We're going to need it from this one. So over here, maybe? Is this prison going to cause pollution? It needs workers, food, clothing, water, sewage, heat, and power. I mean, this seems like a good spot here. I think we could stay. Yeah, we could do this right here. Okay. Pretty big. Pretty big building. Could we get you connected here? All right. That will have everything. All right. Let's get this graveled up. Let's get this built. And we're almost out of money. Oh, we're just not getting a lot of workers. Where is everyone going? Delete the old repair shop. No pollution. Well, I still need to build this one before I delete that one, right? What's going on with our happiness here? Oh my god. I forgot that these guys over here do the meat waiting thing. So I'm going to delete one of these trucks. I don't think we need two of them here. Let me move you to over here. I mean, there's really no need for these guys to... Or were they picking up here? I hope not. Okay. Now, we're producing a lot of fabric. Is it pertinent for... would it be okay for me to sell fabric here? Is that going to make me any money? Check your overview. Unemployed yesterday. Show overlays. How do I see unemployed yesterday? What? Citizens' current location, resources, city planning. Where would I look at that? Living preferences. Worker unemployed yesterday. Okay. Alright, it looks like none were unemployed yesterday. Oh, right here. Why were you guys unemployed? Oh my god, what's going on over here? Because low education, children can't go to school because all schools are inaccessible. not functioning or full. 3 workers can't work due to sickness. 12 citizens were unable to visit church or place of spirituality. 18 citizens were unable to visit hospital. 30 were unable to visit a pub. Okay. All right. Yeah, these guys are very far away from accessing anything. So that is a problem. We're going to need a pub here. We're going to need a pub. We're going to need a school. And what else? Unless we gave them a closer bus stop that they could use to access all of these other amenities. Oh, out of money. Good catch. All right, so what are we at here? Oh, 240. Yikes, we only paid 65K towards that loan. That's really bad. So we could get 500, pay off the 240, and still have some money left over. I think that seems reasonable. $239,994. Return. Amount owed 559. Okay, no, I think we're good, right? Return. Come on. Are we good here? Okay, there we go. We're clean. We're clean. All right, these guys need a lot of things here. Specifically, I think that if they can reach a bus stop that's over here, then they should have access to anything over here, right? What's the distance here? Oh, it's actually... They actually might not be able to reach a pub. Okay. So, it looks like I will need a pub here. So, let's do that. The bus stop trick isn't probably... It's not going to work. Because we only have this pub here anyway. So, let's add one right here maybe? It's fine without a pub. But we do need a school that they can get to. So I'm wondering if I should just get another little school like this over here. All right, that's a good one. What else did we need here? A small hospital. A small clinic? Would this handle our needs versus a hospital like this? I think we could go with this. Okay, let's go with that. And that should be fine for these citizens over here. And I think we're gonna probably need another police station and another fire department at this point. Because we're not getting anything handled here. Especially these horse-drawn carriages. It's a miracle we haven't had more fires. Maybe go underground footpath from that house to the bus stop. Is that a thing? I didn't know that was a thing. Pedestrian underpass. Pedestrian tunnel? Oh, well, that's crazy if that's a thing. Would it be this underpass over the tunnel then? Because if it is, then we could do something like this. Building in the way. All right, did I build this wrong? How does that even work? This tunnel is above the terrain. Alright, so hold on a second. Alright, so if this is the thing, right? And then I need to go underground here and then do this. Ah, I see. Okay, that makes sense. So I would need to go underground. Yikes, what is the cost of this stuff? Steel, concrete, 111 tons of brick to the bus stop over here. Okay. All right, this makes a little bit of sense, right? Then I could do this here, right? Something like this. Or something like this right here. This would be the exit. And then we could do how low do we need to go for this? Oh my God, this is amazing. That's incredible. Okay, I like that. I like that very much. With Q&E. Okay, so can I see now if they can reach the bus stop? Or do I have to approve it? In between. Right here. Okay, hold on a second. Do I have to approve this in order to see if they can now reach the metro? You mean like right here? How long is this anyway? How long is that path? $273. Make the tunnel more direct. Okay. Alright, let's experiment with this because I like this tunneling system. Alright, so if we go over here, we would put it here, right? So, paving, entrance, okay. So we would go with that. And then here, let's go underground. Okay, we are looking for the bus stop, which is right here. And we could do it right here. Okay. Entrance. Okay, so we're going directly to here. That is the solution, right? What's the measurements there? 289, so almost 300 here. Okay. Now if we go ahead and approve that, can we see your range? Oh, beautiful. Okay, that works. The one bus you deleted was good. There might be a place between 4 new houses. Under the road. Well, this one works, right? This should work to the bus stop. That is perfect. What a hack. What a hack. I love it. Alright, so then we don't need any of this stuff, right? Remove. Remove. What else do we have here? Oh, look, this is done. Nice. Let me get you to deliver here. Right? But not... We can remove this connection now. Yeah. You already have. Wait, what's going on? What's going on here? What's going on? This building's already assigned. Okay. All right. So, copy, paste. Let's make sure that you are assigned. Yeah, okay. All right. Done. What's gonna cost quite much? The tunnel? We're looking at 32 tons of brick, 4 tons of steel. But if we go underground, we're looking at 36 tons of steel. Not that much. It's the bricks that's the most. This one's also not that bad. I think it's worth it. It's better than building the other projects, right? No construction offices have a path for this construction. Let's do that. Let's do this. And then let's do that. It's better than building these things out. Oh, set unload the meat at this office. Why would I be loading meat here? Good catch, my friend. Good catch. Copy, paste. Okay. I don't need this pub either, right? This one seems to be handling just fine. So it's just this underground project that needs to be done. Unemployment too high. Yeah, these are the only guys complaining over here. You cannot... Can you connect the right side of the footpath to the new block at the footpath of the old one? Did I not do that? I do. I have one here. I have a connection there. It's just set to gravel. Sorry, mud. Where did you suggest? Right here? Exit here? I think this is a good compromise, though. I'm not too worried about the cost of bricks for that project. I am going to go ahead and assign this to be built as well. Lots of things going on, but we're okay. The existing footpath in the center of the block. This one here. The 4-house block. Oh, you mean right here? I mean, it's started, so I don't want to cancel it. But maybe, yeah, maybe that would have been better. But this also gives access to anyone over here who wants to visit this area here. Huh, look at all the bricks coming in. Okay, I think we made really good progress. However, we're still not making any money. So, at the end of the day, we failed what we started out to do, but I think we will get there eventually. We're not drowning in loans, even though we just took out a really big one. But everything seems to be stable. We're not losing population, or are we? We have 158 educated workers, which means that we should be researching pretty efficiently here. It doesn't feel like we are, though. Do I have to increase this? Oh, we aren't researching here. We are getting a lot of people educated, though. I think we need to start doing this, right? What would be the best item to go for here? Continue the footpath to the old block. Wait, which footpath? What are you talking about? This one has a connection here. Turn off university. Well, we're not touching fuel yet. I think we should start researching geology so we can see where our resources are, no? Yeah. Let's go with geology. All right, good. Now let's see if we can get logistics up and running sooner rather than later. I do have priority here to the technical university. Let's bring that down to the headquarters now. Or bring that up to the headquarters so that we can do more research. Because I really want the logistics optimization. We really need this. Yeah, there you go. Let's bring that up to 20. Behind a monument, which is the right side of the 4-house block, continue that footpath across the road into the old block. What are we looking for here? Do you mean this one here? This footpath? Because that's a switch there. We could add this to here. Yeah. All right. I don't know if that's needed. 100%. Not there. Behind a monument, I can fit a house. I could fit a house there. Let's actually do that. Good call. I could also fit a house right here. Kind of. Maybe a smaller one. 2 small ones. Is this not complete here? I'm sorry, Mirror. I'm not quite seeing where your suggestion of the footpath. Is it this one here? Behind a monument, which is the right side of the 4-house block, continue that footpath across the road into the old block. All right, the only problem is that we have this here between the monument and the new heating plant. You mean this, like this? All right. All right. I'm kind of dumb. But if that was what you were intending, then we're good. We're good. Let's get that sorted. Confirm. No, I was not deconstructing that. That makes sense now. All right, so yeah, let's get a couple small houses over here because we can fit that, and it would be nice to get that set up. Maybe we could do one like here, one here. All right, I'm okay with that. And yeah, this looks good. We can continue expanding if needed here. Something like this. We'll probably need another heating plant down here, though, if we're going to do that. Because this one's about to hit its brink. Connected to the old block. Okay, so are citizens faster on these walk paths versus the gravel paths? Feels like they are a little bit. But alas. Can we build this? And how's this tunnel doing? Needs a lot more material, but we'll get there. I didn't set a limit here. Definitely should. Let's clear this. Let's go with 3, 2, and 1, right? That's the setting for this. All right, perfect. %, 95%. %. Oh, wow. Okay. That's a huge difference. What about an asphalt footpath? 95%. That's actually very nice. How are we doing over here? We're still not getting a pretty good amount of workers out here. Probably because we don't have a bunch of housing here. Okay. All right. I think brick footpath is also good. Oh, 95%. That's actually pretty good. All right, how about we experiment? Let's set a brick footpath right here. Let's see what happens. Okay. How's our construction office doing in terms of building things out? We're actually okay there. Oh, we're out of bricks again. We're also out of gravel. I really wish we had those big dumpers, man, from the 1960s. When are those going to come in? Dumpers. We still have these guys are oh man, these guys are terrible. What about over here? Do we have anything new? Oh, this one's a little bit better, but it costs 4K, which we don't have. Maybe you should assign one house to only work at the clothing shop. That's a good idea, actually. Can this guy reach? No, they can't. They can't because they need a direct path to... Oh, well, they can't now because this needs to be built. Okay. What about this guy here? They can reach, but this one can't. All right. Well, then what if we... What if we got a path? We can't fit one here. All right. I'm gonna just not deal with that right now. Yeah, I'm not gonna deal with that. Only because I have to go. I have to go. Unfortunately, I will have to end the stream. But I think that we're doing pretty well. How's our research doing, by the way? 60%. Oh boy. Oh, we also have nice research over here too. 54%. Directly along the side of the building. Let's see. F4 to not lock, right? No, no. What are we doing here? I didn't mean to do this. How do I cancel that? No, I do not want to demolish. Yikes. Alright, I'm gonna have to commit to that, right? No problem. Play around with gravel path for now. Sorry, mud paths. No, it's not gonna fit. I'm not gonna mess with it. But hey. Here we go. I have an idea. We have this already established. We could go this way with this, right? I know it'll be expensive, but we could do it. We could do it. to here. Is it worth it? Would this be worth it? I don't know if it is. But it could certainly help. There might be a second stream today. Yes, I could do a second stream in the afternoon, but I'm not 100% sure. Okay, so how far would I be? How crazy would this be if I just did this, right? I could get like a path from here. I don't know, right here. Nothing crazy, right? You guys showed me this. It's your fault. It's your fault for showing me this. We could go from here to there. How's that? How's that? I think that's super ingenious of me. I'm gonna approve that, and I'm gonna get it built. It's not that expensive. It's not that expensive at all. I love it. All right, let's get that done. Let's get it done. I think that will help. Yeah, look. Look at that. They can now reach. So will these guys over here. Oh, no, actually, they don't. They don't reach. But that's fine. I don't need those guys to reach. Just this quadrant right here is the dedicated factory workers. I want them to be working at the factory 100%. So there's no connections to this building, or building is too distant. All right, well, we'll get to that once we build our stuff, right? You can buy tower cranes at the red border. Yeah, good call. Let's fix this. Nice. All right. All of this goes to high. Okay. All right. Thank you guys. Thank you guys so much. I'm going to have to end it here. I will catch you in the next one. All right. 50-50 chance that I can stream in the afternoon. Hit that notification bell if you want to be notified for when I come online. So I will see you guys later. Don't forget to hit that like button either. All right. Have a good one. Bye-bye.